With over 700 trips in 12 months on the Turo platform as a all-star Turo power host in Las Vegas, I want to share with you guys why I like these specific long trips. And we've gotten these bookings since last year. This is the best type of long-term booking. And when I talk about long-term, I'm talking about 30 days plus. So we got two of our vehicles booked long-term. It is our BMW X1 2018 and also our 2017 Camaro. And these both got booked for 30 days. And I'm thinking they might extend. And I'll tell you why, because this specific renter, both of these renters, they're coming in for a poker tournament in Las Vegas. We've had several poker tournament guests that have rented in the past. And this is why I like these types of clients that rent it for 30 days and how much we're making. So on both vehicles, we've done definitely over $1,000 plus on both vehicles. So that's enough to pay for car note, insurance, and still make some profit. Praise God. But here's what's even amazing is that they are local. They're not here renting these vehicles and going out on long trips out of state. It's going to be very, very minimal. And a lot of these people, like one of our renters before, he rented for almost 2 months from us. One of our renters, he just said, hey, I just need to go from my Airbnb to the hotel where I'm playing poker and to Chinatown to eat dinner so I'm not just stuck one place to another. And obviously renting a car is a lot cheaper than doing Uber or Lyft. So these guys put very, very low mileage and they're still paying top dollar for the vehicles to be rented day by day. And these guys got money, okay? These guys are low-key ballers. I mean, if they're spending tens of thousands at the table, a $2,000-$3,000 balance to be able to pay for a rental is nothing to them. They got a big budget, especially as they're coming into Vegas and they're expecting to win. So hopefully, as whatever blessings they got to be able to bless. But either way, it was a blessing for us because these people are only renting locally and they're not going out of state. Now, probably 50%, maybe a little bit more, I'm kind of looking at the data, are people that take our vehicles and travel out. Okay, Vegas is a place where people fly in. They'll go to Cali to see family, explore the beaches. They'll go to Utah, Arizona. We've seen people just driving all around, and we're neighboring states to a lot of places, national parks, places that people want to just drive. A lot of people like to drive. So I want to say about 50% from what I've seen, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. But the other half of them have just been people that stay at the hotels at the Strip and they don't want to be stuck in their hotel. They don't always want to walk places. Sometimes they just want to drive around Vegas, and those are also blessings too. So these types of people are the best type of renters because they're paying for a longer trip. They're putting barely any mileage on the vehicles, and and pretty much they're local. Okay, so again, this is cars just being out, rented, and that's why I love when people rent out here in Vegas for that very purpose. There's really no downside or no cons to these type of renters. Obviously, if people are renting over like 2 weeks, or I believe it's 4 weeks, I know we do a 2-week discount. So depending on how much further they book, and also if people are booking over 2 weeks for our account, we're giving them a free delivery. So a lot of these people will get free deliveries if they're booking for over 2 weeks. It's just part of a deal, a discount we do to incentivize people. And drop-offs have been really no issue for us. We always have one person running it, and then there's somebody else that's always available on staff to be able to go out there and pick up our people. And it's good. It's just easy, simple money, extra in our pocket, especially if they're taking this. And these are the biggest wins because right now, as I'm looking at the fleet, people are averaging about 20,000 miles per year on the platform when it comes to like the yearly average. And that's our average. We're going to look at all our vehicles and do a report on it because we've just hit our 12 months and we're hitting our 12 months going into all the other vehicles we're starting to that we've placed onto the platform, and kind of scaled this in 4 months, 3 to 4 months span, 90 to 120 days, where we got up to 20 plus vehicles. So being able to just share this, look at this data, I think Turo this first year, it's not been the easiest. A lot of learning curves, a lot of late night calls, random things happening here and there, especially as we got a big fleet. There's a lot going on when there's so many vehicles out there, and we've built processes, systems, and that's kind of like everything we're doing here on this channel. So these are the best long-term types of trips. People that are local, don't put too much miles. They got the money. They're people that are going to take care of it because they're out there rolling and spending money on the tables anyways. So it's part of their budget. So these guys, I want to say they're very, and here's the thing, responsible is what the word I was going to say. But I thought about it and I'm like, well, if they're gambling, all this stuff, but hey, I don't hang out with too many gamblers, but That's just Vegas. And these are just one of the perks of being in places where people come in for events. There's a lot of people that come in for like business events, weekends at different hotels. It's just a solid place to get a whole bunch of traffic of people that are traveling, tourists, people out of state are always coming in and out, flying in and out of Vegas. Let me know if this makes sense. If you guys have any questions, just drop in the comments. I'm going to be doing Q&As in the future videos on just like looking at the comments, looking at questions that are like, oh wow, I haven't answered that. Let's go in and just talk about it. I want to be able to share everything because I think this side hustle is super simple, pretty fun. And if you eventually want to scale this long term, it's a place to be able to hire people, start to build profits around, and really sustain yourself. And I share all the pros and cons of like Turo and running a biz here and what it really takes. But if you have the willpower, the knowledge, the vehicles, why not? It's a great source of income, just leveraging an asset to that pays itself and also to get you into the next level if you want to just make a few $100 in your life to invest somewhere else. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great week. I just did a video on us buying our 4th cash car. Check that out. We're really going into cash cars pretty heavy, especially in this economy during this time. So check out that journey. I'll be pretty much journaling, I would say journaling, vlogging it all, sharing you guys the full thing, how to get a cash car, how we evaluate it. There's a lot to learn, but I'm willing. So check that out. Y'all have a great rest of your week. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.